So what is going on with the new wave of the South African hip-hop scene? And which one have you heard from the underground scene? Is it Brother Cooper, Jay Katana, Kill Brady, or Lil Nosebleed? Very questionable name, man. But we all have different thoughts on the new wave. Some of us like them, while some of us feel like they're diluting our culture of SA hip-hop. Whatever those feelings may be, just know that Blackie is the one who is largely responsible for the underground wave in our country. But before we get into that, I want us to talk about the impact that these kids have, the support, and whether or not this music is worthy enough to be the next identity of South African hip-hop.
I seen you said that underground's taking over. You said you're not changing for the mainstream's changing for y'all. I want you to speak on that a bit.
Exactly, bro. Like they keep adapting like parts of our sound, you feel me? Not everybody's gonna go mainstream. Mainstream's gonna like
come that type.
Yeah.
Facts.
Now, it's safe to say that the biggest underground artist in our country is Brother Cooper at the moment, with everyone's eyes on him. I mean, he's managed to get himself attention from event promoters who have brought him out as a headliner at the events. Cooper recently headlined Prime Johannesburg, a two-city event, which is actually a mixed genre event which began in Cape Town and has carved out a place as part of the Johannesburg nightlife by curating themed events. Now, I don't know if some of y'all have seen Cooper perform, but he goes insane.
We really can do anything. We can really do anything.
And you're really proving it.
It's just that now, bro, we're really trying to see who. Now that the Gom thing dropped, we're seeing that the hip hop side is really not getting that much numbers, bad. But yeah, we can do anything if we wanted to.
Kindly Nash shared some sentimental words directed to Cooper, telling the crowd Cooper is one of the best artists in the world. Now he's stepping on niggas' necks. He also shared how similar him and Cooper are by producing for other people and not receiving the appreciation they actually deserved. Now everyone is seeing how great he is. Cooper doesn't only jump on beats, but he makes those beats as well. He produced for many, and when you hear the worst feeling ever tag, just know it's a Cooper beat.
So Brother Cooper dropped freestyle, home freestyle.
Oh yes.
And I was like, this is a sound, this is something that's not on the table in the industry. So like we gotta show it out, you know what I mean? So that's when I was like, I decided to like do the Ngomso song.
Oh, I see. And then you built on that, so you built on that. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah,
that's
so
dope.
Brother Cooper is the one that actually like pulled up with it.
Oh.
Him and us.
So for me, Brother Cooper is the bridge between the underground scene and the mainstream, right? His features, his productions, his influence within the mainstream and the underground brought a lot of attention to the scene, and even managed to get himself a placement by producing Blackie's Sunroof and Lo-Fi's Kukumele. So Gom Freestyle illustrates how Cooper uses South African pop culture to speak directly to his core audience, while welcoming a new audience by tugging on the nostalgia they feel for this Kotane culture, which exploded across the country in the 2010s.
Brother Cooper, what have you started, bro? Cooper, what have you started, dog? There's no going back now. There is no going back now. Cooper's gonna feed families with this genre. Cooper, where's Cooper at, bro? He's gonna feed families with this genre, dog.
Now, Mash Beats recently said a few words about the new wave and stated that, I don't want to name no names. I don't want to put myself on the spot like that. I love them all. As long as you've got good energy and you are coming with great music. I like the sound that the boys got going on, he said. It even inspired me to make some tracks like that for my album. I feel like it has some sort of identity. It feels so South African. Even if the guys are rapping on there, at the same time, it's like the sample makes you feel like it's South Africa. So a lot of people respect and appreciate this new wave of SA hip-hop. Recently, Nasty C was asked if he'd work with Brother Cooper, and this is what he said.
Recently collaborated with Kindly Nash. Are you trying to also land with Brother Cooper? Because I mean, the underground scene needs some elevation. They need some of that nasty.
Great. They're doing great. I'm a huge fan of the whole scene right now. Me and Brother Cooper haven't met or spoken or anything like that, but I'm definitely down to work with him. I think he's a cool kid. You know what I mean? I think he's got something.
So with a lot of people appreciating this music, many also feel otherwise. Many of them feel that there's no lyrical creativity. They're just sampling old classics and making a fire beats, but because of the low lyrical content, it seems as though they are diluting the essence and nostalgia of South African hip-hop classics.
How do you feel about the conversation about sampling? You guys are overdoing it, or like you guys are like killing like legendary songs? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
I feel like the people that are saying this are just like old. I'm gonna set it off straight. They're just old. And like, you know, like when you're already used to like an era of music and like, it's like a precious thing to you, you're obviously gonna say something when like it's recycled or sampled, you know what I mean? So I just feel like people like that really say something bad about it. It's either they old or like they don't understand it, you know what I mean?
So after Brother Cooper, we had a lot of artists try the whole Goms, Kotane hip-hop thing, right? And just like Mfana Touchline or Sasti from the Kwelas had the worst song in African hip-hop history. But here's the thing though, within the underground wave, there's two different waves. There's the Gom wave, and then there's the wave that Blackie inspired. And it's safe to say that the two biggest artists in that wave are Jay Katana and Kill Brady. There's a whole lot more who, you know, are really pulling their weight, but I want to talk about Kill Brady, who's from the thriving South African city of Sandton, Cheese Boy. And he's a major player in the hip-hop scene. He has made a name for himself in the music business with his distinctive combination of like contemporary hip-hop, you know. Kill Brady's music is an expression of both his talent and love for the style. And Kill Brady skillfully integrates aspects of modern soundscapes with the rhythmic beats of hip-hop in his songs to produce a unique and engrossing listening experience.
Let's tap into the underground scene a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Now, Kill Brady recently dropped a single titled Loyalty, which stems from glory and loyalty. He really did something creative with that. He used a painting style called impasto. So I really fuck with that. I love when artists actually be more creative, you know, with things like album covers, music videos, and not just drop music.
You know, and the creativity is so like out of this world, man. Like, you're like, I know what you're thinking about right now, because how did you come up with that?
And Kill Brady is creating waves in the hip-hop scene thanks to his tremendous talent and undying passion. His music has a lasting impression on listeners, solidifying his status as an up-and-coming star in the business, actually. Watch out for Kill Brady as he, you know, pushes boundaries and changes the face of contemporary hip-hop in our country.
What is this trio? Blackie, Brady, Abilowski? Dude, and you know how I am, bro. You know how I am. I'm gonna need an album of this trio right now. Why did they give us this trio, dog, if they're not gonna give us an album? Oh my god. What is this?
Now, Blackie has always given out shouts to Brady's movement. I would personally say he elevated him into a position in his career that has really given him a lot of attention. I mean, he has over 10 million streams on Apple Music.
Oh, bro, yo, I need Brady to start making noise, bro. That's one thing, bro. Yo, this nigga needs to start making noise, bro. I got the whole moving in silence thing, but boy, we need to see you, dog. Please get a little more involved with the culture, gang.
So Blackie tried to open up the industry. You know, I think he's done exceptionally well compared to other artists. And he's only been here for, he's been here for a while, but it's not even 10 years. I think it's just 5 or 6 that he's been here. So I really think Blackie has done well. I mean, he's not fully responsible for creating this wave, but he can give himself props for inspiring this wave, because this is a wave that is inspired by Blackie Somnyama.